Good luck to Nancy Carroll and the owner of the Los Angeles Thunderbirds, Mr. Bill Tibbetts.
Wait a
You have
minute,
to be
Dick.
pleased with it.
Dick, I want to say, in answer to all those letters that I've been receiving, he's good looking too.
Thank heaven, thank heaven. Finally, somebody picked up for me. Thank you, Nancy. Thank you.
You're welcome. And I also want to say there's been some exciting, skillful, fabulous skating being done by Jerry Louise and Lori Gregory. They're young skaters, and they have just been living up to all the preseason expectations. Phil, you must be very proud of them.
I'm very proud of them. In fact, I'm proud of the entire T-Bird team, but I'm particularly proud tonight of a very courageous man, John Hall, who unfortunately went down to defeat at halftime in his match race against Big John Parker. Both men wound up truly bloodied and bruised, and it was a breathtaking match race. I think John should have a chance for a rematch somewhere along the line. And speaking of rematches, the good news is that Liz Hernandez went to the commission this past week, appealed the match race between Georgia Haas and Darlene of 2 weeks ago, and the commission ruled, based on Liz's evidence, that that match race would be called no contest, and Georgia and Darlene must race again, but not just one race. In fairness, it must be 2 out of 3. And the first race takes place Friday night in San Diego, and then this Saturday night will be match race number 2, and woo!
Bill, you know, I think we have a very wise commission. I think Liz is doing an excellent job with the commission. 2 out of 3 match races makes it fair, all the way down the line.
I agree.
Nancy, I hate to interrupt, but, you know, the crowd is just, they're ecstatic tonight. And the thing about it, the crowd always complains. So much interference. There'll be nobody infield cleared. No time limit.
That's
and
right.
around the track, tell them about that there.
Around the track, we've got to have armed guards. There's not going to be any interference this way.
Absolutely. Oh, excuse me, Nancy. I can hardly hear you talk because the crowd is making such a din. It's fantastic.
And you think this is exciting? Wait till this Saturday night with Georgia and Darlene.
I'll tell you.
I'm still worried. I'm worried. You got to be worried. She's got a lot of experience, George Austin. These people know. Yeah. They know. She is really tough.
I think it's going to be a contest of craft and enthusiasm. Darlene's truly very enthusiastic, but Georgia's a very crafty, skillful skater as well. And it will be a matter of if the will can overcome. If Darlene can overcome.
I think you're absolutely right, Nancy. And of course, as everybody knows, as being owner of the T-Birds, I am biased. But I'm so thankful that the commission allowed best 2 out of 3, because now with Darlene has more than one chance. And my guess is that Saturday night she'll wrap it all up, and once again she will be a full-fledged T-Bird. No clouds over her. The contract will rightly be ours. This Saturday night, that's got to be it.
We shall see.
Okay, you heard me say it before. The crowd's going wild. We got a second half of action coming up. Hang on.
Hi, I'm Chuck Bednarik, and you're watching Classics Sports Network.
Now any tennis player can learn the secrets of the pros from the coaches who train Grand Slam champions. Pro Tennis Video Clinic teaches you the real secrets to win matches and be the players you want to be. Pro Secrets of Mental Toughness with top sports psychologist Dr. James Lair. Pro Secrets of Match Play with famed coach Dr. Alan Fox. Pro Secrets of Cross Training with tour trainer Pat Echeverry. Plus, special commentary with legendary champion John McEnroe.
I think every tennis player, including myself, wants to learn something from the pros.
Develop world-class footwork, learn pro mental toughness, outthink your opponents to win. Top players pay $200 an hour, but with this amazing 3-video clinic, you can train with their coaches for less than the price of 3 tennis lessons. Call 1-888-800-0200. Only 2 easy payments of $49.95. A must for tennis pros, coaches, and all league and junior players. A perfect gift. Learn to win. Call 1-888-800-0200. Call now.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
All right, here we go with the action. The score 49-47. The Los Angeles Thunderbirds are world champions. And the Chicago Hawks, and we got a 2-point lead. The Thunderbirds, that's who they are. And the Jammer coming from the back of the pack. The designated scorer in this skating period, the 5th skating period, Debbie Helen. Also coming out, but not too very far, was Evelyn Arzola for the Chicago Hawk team. Number 1, Debbie Helen, the colors, the white, the gold, and the green. On the go in the back of the pack. Now defensive position, Evelyn Arzola. Also back Gail Bowers. Gail Bowers, number 30 for the Chicago Hawks is the leading gal in the back of the pack now. She's the one that has to stop Debbie Heldon. Heldon still in these jammers. Arizona also tries to get to the top to the wayside by Johnny Young. 15 seconds remaining the jam time. Here comes Debbie Heldon with a good move. Gets by Tricky Ricky McHugh. No, McHugh still makes a good move. Goes to the inside. Pick it up one.
You know, Bill, as I've been looking around in the audience, we've got an excited crowd here, and they're just yelling and screaming, and I'm noticing how they have such fabulous signs out. Look at that, Joe Teavers. There's, those are the baseball players from Covina.
That's right. Esquivel, he has his son, young Mark here, and they're all from Covina. 20 strong out there, Mr. Griffiths. Good-looking young men.
They sure are. It's nice to have young people like that attending the games, and I'm always so pleased to see the different types of people who go to the games. Young, old, intermediate, even some people.
Good-looking people. All right, number 31. See the little gal out there. That's Darlene Leroy de la Chapelle, number 8, along with Jerry. This is number 31 up in front. And Darlene right there alongside of her. Darlene doing everything she can out there to get on and jam and score. Right into Georgia House, and Georgia House picks her immediately.
Georgia's still there. It's going to be an exciting...
Donnybrook woman, I'm sorry.
You know, I think you can expect to see that this Saturday night at the Olympics.
This is sort of a preview, all right, Nancy. I wonder... Well, Georgia House is venting her spleen on Darlene tonight. I don't know whether she's trying to get E.G. Miller. By the way, look at that haircut of E.G. Miller. Looks like a Marine haircut.
You don't think you can join the Marines now, do you, Phil?
No, I was thinking of the kinds that are underwater.
Looks like an ostrich after laid a big egg.
Well, one thing for sure, you can depend that he, Drew, and Georgia will be at their finest Saturday night at the Olympic Auditorium against Darlene.
51 to 50 the score. Hawks out of front. They just picked up 4 points in there by Sherry Simpson with 7:01 remaining. Vicky McEwen, this young gal is an excellent competitor, and the Thunderbirds want to skate away, and they're making a move out there. Garvey, Hallowell, Young, Miller, Debbie Helen, all skating out. They're getting a triple whip in there. Looks like an atomic whip, and there comes Vicky McEwen. A little bit too much Adam in there. And look out! Wow, pulled her down. But she may have picked up a score. She got off by, I believe, on the skate. Yes, she did pick up 1 point. The Hawks increased their lead 52 to 50.
Dick, I'd like to just thank all of those wonderful fans who've been writing in letters recently, not only complaining about you refusing to isn't that great?
There's the fun.
Look at the face.
And the costumes as well. The Great Bears versus the Chicken Hawks.
To continue my thought, the fans have been writing in. They picked up on the enthusiasm of the Los Angeles Sports Arena on the 22nd of March. And Dick talking about everybody wearing green. Nancy, you've been talking about it being a St. Patrick's Day.
Yes, it's to be a big St. Patrick's Day celebration, and we hope to have all our Secret fans in green.
All right, with gal Darlene on the move, and number 31 also alongside of the designated stars. They've worked their way out of the pack. They have to divide the designated blockers to the back of the pack. But right now, we're going to look out into Georgia off again. She goes to work on Darlene. And oh, me oh my. He's roughing her up and continues. But it's Jerry Simpson on the track, and the action is on the track right now, and it's also in the infield. And look at all those people in there. The thing I like, it's going to be infield clear, not all these people all over the world.
That's Saturday night. That's just the way it's going to be here at the Olympic Auditorium. And somebody, I'll tell you, E.G. Miller just crowned Georgia Hawks. But I have a feeling that Saturday night it'll be Darlene who will be crowning Georgia Hawks, but in a slightly different way.
I don't think it'll be a crown of gold.
No way. No way.
Did it say hamburger on top of there?
Well, some kind of burger, but that's what Georgia Hawks, I fear, will be Saturday night after Darlene has gotten through with it.
Debbie Garvey, number 4 on the jam, the designated score for the Thunderbirds, who is skating buried along with Vicky McEwen as Darlene is yelling and screaming over here, yelling at somebody. I cannot see who she's yelling at. Oh, there he is. Debbie Garvey out there, but the back of the pack now with a big whip again. Once again is Ricky McCune up to Gail Bowers, number 30. Get a double whip. Sends him off number 31. Look out. She's really stealing again. And look out where she stopped. Nobody knows that John Drew will stop her. Look out. She was up jumping the wrong way, and she went down for no score.
I think John Drew got a little bit too enthusiastic on that last jab and pushed him right over just about.
Well, John Drew, I think, had designs on Darlene. I think he was trying to work on some kind of bit there where Darlene would wind up the recipient of those blows. Yes, indeed.
You are a T-Bird fan. Isn't
Isn't that great? By the way, you know, I was just looking at Darlene, and there she is. Of course, Darlene is well known for different parts she's had in movies. Nancy, I understand that you've got a new movie coming up soon.
Yeah, at the end of this month, I'm going to start filming for a film called Roses in Hell.
Oh, very interesting. We'll talk more about that in just a moment.
Darlene Lenoir, Ava Chappelle, number 8, along with Jerry Simpson, number 31 for the Chicago Hawks. The Hawks in the black and the orange. And the Thunderbirds are customary white, gold, and green. The Dick Holway color for you, along with a very good-looking Nancy Carroll, the owner of the Thunderbirds, Mr. Bill Griffiths. 3 minutes remaining here in the 15th inning. Look out, Jerry Simpson goes over the side and stuck up each of the look, and she gets up with a little pause over there. And Darlene Lenoir, before the game, told me she tried to pick up some points for young Benny Primo. 12 years old from out there in Glendale. He's celebrating his birthday. And he really loves that Darlene. But right now, George Austin, I don't care who he loves out there.
George Austin down again on Darlene. I think this is going to be the kind of action you can expect at the Olympic Auditorium.
Yep. The Olympic Auditorium this Saturday night is going to be one hotbed. And if you think we've got a rambunctious crowd tonight, can you imagine what it's going to be like on Saturday?
I tell you, every Saturday they become more and more exciting.
That's what you call getting right into the speed of the drama there.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see that the referee gets a chance to say something once in a while. He told him to knock it off. Well,
by the way, Dick, at the end of this game, remind me, I'd like to talk to you about real people and Sarah Purcell, okay?
all righty. Gail Bowers, and this is the gal that's lost plenty of weight out there, and she's proud of it. Gail Bowers, the number 30, and that's just about what she lost out there. Gail Bowers, 30 pounds, and she's looking good. Whoa, look at Johnny Young from Compton, California. She also is looking good. Delta gal up in front. That was Jerry Simpson on back again to Gail Bowers. And Johnny Young looking fierce, number 2. The middle of the pack, and the defensive specialist, Jerry Simpson back in the system. Look at the defensive work of Johnny Young. Young doing it all by herself. A highlight kick, and then go down together. Two over there. The referees over there in the background. The side hailing the Thunderbirds, number 1, and still undefeated.
Absolutely. And on Saturday night, March 22nd, you're going to see somebody in T-Bird uniform that'll really surprise you. Her name?
Sarah Purcell.
And she, of course, is the charming host.
Good looking.
She is good looking, yes. No question there. But
Yes, we've got real people coming out, and Sarah will be skating with the T-Birds.
that's right, because real people are doing a segment on their program of the T-Birds. And to get the real first-hand knowledge and the feel of the thing, Sarah Purcell is going to be on skate at the Los Angeles Sports Arena on Saturday the 22nd.
That should be fast.
Johnny Young on the move with 35 seconds remaining here in this skating period. 56-50. The Thunderbirds down by 5. Dick boy, excuse me, what was my mathematics out there? Got the gals up in front. The Hawks are trying to skate away. 23 seconds remaining. A big rumpus atomic with 4 gals. And look at her go. To the inside. No fire hold it. Up to Gail Bowers on one side and the inside. On the outside, Ricky McCune. Right in the middle with 10 seconds to go. The gal on the move. Trying to get to the zone. T-Birds down. Look out. Get him in the middle. Gets them both. A 5. Grand slam point to Nihon High.
That was some fabulous skating done by both Donna and Kimberly Miller.
Let's take a track side to Jim McInerney and John Hall.
Well, this Saturday night here at the Olympic Auditorium, it's going to be the second time that Georgia Haas and Darlene Lenoir meet in a match race. The infield will be cleared, and it's going to decide who's going to keep the contract, the T-Birds or the Devils. What's going to happen, John Hall?
After the way Georgia Haas tried to interfere in my match race against John Parker, Darlene is boiling mad. And this is a 2 chance that she has to get rid of Georgia Haas. Saturday night, it all comes down to a head. I guarantee you, Saturday night, Darlene Langlois will finally get her contract back from Georgia Haas.
Well, thank you very much, John Hall. We'll be right back after this word.
In '69, the Miracle Mets tried to make the leap from the league's doormats to the top of the heap. Down 3-1 in the series, could Frank Robinson's O's pull off a miracle of their own? Catch the Orioles versus the Mets Saturday at 6 only on Classic Sports.
Would you like a better paying job? Professional Career Development Institute can train you at home in just a few months for one of America's 15 top career opportunities. Whether your dream is to be your own boss or to work for an employer, call for free literature on any one of America's top career choices. Train at home for the job you've always wanted and earn this nationally recognized diploma. Take a look at PCBI's exciting career opportunities. Medical transcription, paralegal, veterinary assistant, computer training, fitness and nutrition, interior decorating, electrician, child daycare, conservation outdoors, travel agent, locksmithing, medical dental office assistant, home inspection, bookkeeping, accounting, or get your high school diploma. Call for free literature on the career of your choice.
In the U.S. and Canada, call 1-800-603-7616. Get free literature on one of these 15 careers. That's 1-800-603-7616. Earn more money. Call now. 1-800-603-7616.
Hey, pro football fans, do you show your true colors even when you drive? Now, those are real football fans. Well, here's the next best way to show the world who your NFL team is. Introducing the Pro Football Car Kit. You get your team's official NFL license plate mounted on your car or displayed in the window of your car, office, or home. You also get a license plate frame, a team bumper sticker, a removable decal with your favorite team's logo, a team keychain, and an insulated team travel mug which fits any car or truck cup holder. Call this toll-free number now. All 30 NFL teams are available. Plus, if you're one of the first 100 callers, you'll receive your team's can coolers free. If you bought all 7 items separately, you could spend over $30. But order the Pro Football Car Kit and get all this for just $19.95. So show everyone you're a true fan. Order the NFL Fan Car Kit now. To order the Pro Football Car Kit for your NFL team, call 1-800-446-4771 or send check or money order for $19.95 plus $4.90 shipping and handling to the address on your screen. Call now, 1-800-446-4771.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
The men of the track as you see the face of Frankie Lucido, the years written on the face. The great veteran skater Frankie Lucido wearing jersey number 4 along with Sam Van Washington. Also on the track, Mr. John Hall. He's looking good along with Dean Scott, Ray Roberts, Jerry Ruiz, a strong team.
Don't forget number 8.
Ralphie Valadero, that's right. He's been forced into action here tonight. We'll tell you more about that in a minute as the game progresses. John Hall and into the crowd. Go, go, go. And John Hall, 9 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here. This is 10-minute skating period. The 6th skating period with 2 more big turns to follow. Remember that big keeper wrap-up. And we got plenty of action remaining. Go, go, go. Back there, the tall man. The stopper, number 31, Neil Chambers. Chambers, defensive specialist. Designated scorer in the skating period, Mr. John Hall. Can he get on through? He needs some help. The back of the pack, and Ralphie Valadero back there to help him. He's working quickly on defense tonight, but 1 quick point picked up in there by John Hall.
Yep, and John's sidekick and buddy Ralphie Valaderas is back in action tonight.
Why is that, Bill?
Well, actually, Ralphie's not supposed to be back on the track until 2 more weeks. Yes. But, you see, tonight, Ronnie Raines is not with us because Pauline Morell, who, of course, everybody knows is Ronnie's wife, has invited her parents over to visit from Australia.
That's right.
And they arrived a few nights ago, and Ronnie and Pauline requested that they be allowed to have more time with her folks. So that's right.
Very good.
So we couldn't very well turn that down. So Ronnie's not here tonight for defense. Ralphie has come back prematurely. He's not going to jam, but he will take Ronnie's place on the fence.
Young man, Harold Jackson, working his way through that pack. And this man can do it all. Harold Jackson with a 37 after. Immediately is number 1 for the Thunderbirds, Jerry Ruiz. And this young man, he's looking better and better with every game under his belt. Right now, he goes to the rail and almost lands out the TV section. Rolls off, especially for the TV personalities that did the game here. Well, how about the upside? And it's Ralphie Valadero at the back of the pack. And look at the little man.
What's this block?
Jackson up again, and back at Valadero. Oh, look how. He got reversed that time, and misses him by a mile in there. And the young man, Harold Jackson, learning his trade well. A fine athlete, picking up 5 big points for the Hawks. They increase their lead.
I fear that Ruffy has come back too soon. He's come back too soon.
He doesn't seem quite as strong as he used
No, I mean, he can't, because he took an awful lot of abuse on his legs than he used to do. By the way, I see Darlene and Georgia just mouthing at each other out there in the infield, and I'm sure that they're having a few words to say about this Saturday night at the Olympic Auditorium when the two of them meet in that match race number 2, which could be the decider, where Darlene comes back to the T-Birds for peace.
I wonder if that's a reflection of the two gals, what we just saw between Ralphie Valadares, the older young man, against the younger man, Harold Jackson. Could it be Darlene and Georgia? It's just the opposite.
Well, I have a breed for Hayes, obviously, but I also have a breed for you.
Okay, and I like good-looking people, and the Thunderbirds got plenty of them out there on the track.
What, Hayes?
Okay, 61 to 56 to score, 6 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Number 1, Jerry Ruiz in front of the pack, all by himself. And a late chase by the little one. I call him Bugs Bunny out there. Number 32, Stevie Santillion. Santillion, not much over 5 foot tall in there. It takes all sizes and shapes, and he's got a funny size and a funny shape out there. Steve Santillion, but he can skate. He gives it 110% all the time. A rough, this young man. If I know Ralphie Valadares out there, Santillion, and Ralphie was leaning the ball down.
I like that.
Funny size and a funny shape. You put him in a bottle, and he'll sink to the bottom.
No score on that jam, and while John Drew and John Hall are mixing it up, we'll pause down the VIP network line, and we'll have a few words. Then be right back.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Take off with the greatest players in NBA history and experience a remarkable half-century of basketball. From the majestic Boston Celtics to the dynamic Chicago Bulls, relive 50 years of extraordinary men and memories. Now, Sports Illustrated invites you to celebrate the NBA's golden anniversary with 2 collectibles you'll treasure forever. You'll get your choice of a limited edition classic Sports Illustrated cover featuring 2 of the NBA's top 50 players, Larry Bird or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and the remarkable documentary NBA at 50. Both free with your paid subscription to SI. The NBA at 50 documentary takes you on a fascinating journey through all of the league's golden moments. You'll see superstars and super teams, the personalities, the rivalries, and marquee matchups that define the league's first 50 years. Call now, and you'll also get to pick one of 2 limited edition classic SI covers, featuring the official replica signatures of 2 legends of the game, Larry Bird or Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Each classic cover is blue-side encased and individually numbered, an exclusive collectible from Sports Illustrated. Take your pick between 2 of the best who ever played the game, Bird or Abdul-Jabbar. It's your choice. Call now. Order 54 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. For quicker delivery, use your credit card. Don't miss out on this great shot to get 2 legendary collectibles, a classic Sports Illustrated cover, and the remarkable documentary NBA at 50, free from SI and nowhere else. Celebrate NBA history with Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
I'm Larry Zonka, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
Great block.
Still injured, and it's up to Ralphie. Oh, he's too timed by Harold Jackson from the backside. And when he gets it from the backside, that hurts. You don't see him coming. And Neil Chambers, tall and lean in there. He's got a lot of size on Ralphie Valadares, and also taller than Sam in there. But look at Harold Jackson. Wearing his own skater, but his hands on his hip. It took 5 more
once again out in the infield, Darlene Langlois and Georgia Haas going at it. Strong, talk, that's all it is. Fortunately, it's not abusive physical violence out there, like I'm sure it will be on Saturday night.
This Saturday night at the Olympic Auditorium, right here, we're going to see a match race between them in which there will be a lot of strength, and it will determine. Can Darlene wrap it up this Saturday night?
Well, I'll tell you, if words are strength, both of them, both girls are just terribly strong. The only trouble is that Georgia Haas has the next verbalizing on her side with E.G. Miller.
I never knew anybody could talk more than I did.
Well, I'll tell you, it won't be talked Saturday night. And look at that score, would you?
66 to 56. A 10-point lead for the Chicago Hawks. As I see this young man, Harold Jackson, skate around here at the Olympic Auditorium, it just amazes me how these crowds get bigger and bigger every single week. And trust me, the new building here is so loud and so really great stuff. And love you like the little Ralph bang, bang on Harold Jackson. And Jackson does not like it. Some standing, some sitting, some rocking. Look out!
Bravo.
Hey, come on in there.
What's it?
Bravo! Take it down, yeah. Well, see how it is.
It's hard call, but Harold is really taking note.
By the way, I'd like to point out that Ralphie Valadares is doing the training of Sarah Purcell, so that she will be able to handle herself properly on the track at the Sports Arena on Saturday night, March 22nd.
I've been in here and I've seen skillful skaters by both teams, and I'm really curious to see if Sarah can execute this. Well,
I have a sense she's a very well-coordinated girl, and anybody who is well-coordinated can, well, they won't master the track, but they can equip themselves very well. And I'll tell you, with Ralphie Valadares doing the people, that's all it is.
it'll be tricky skating.
Right there, she's good looking. All right, John Hall, how about fellow Packer? 122 remaining.
You're going to get more letters.
Yes, it is. Number 30 says Steve Santillion. And John Hall can pick up some points for Candace, age 9, and Gina Madrid out there in Glendale. They love the Thunderbirds, and John Hall loves all the great fans. And look at him, he picks them up. He got 2 tries, 1 for each of them out there. Candace and Gina Madrid in Glendale. Oh, he's alive. There's only 55 seconds remaining. The Thunderbirds look like they're doing a good job right now.
Yep, and the chicken is going wild, and I'll tell you, the Saints are going to go wild at the Los Angeles Sports Arena on Saturday night, the 22nd, because well, he'll be there too. He'll be cheering on Sarah Purcell, and all the real people crew are going to be doing the filming. That's really going to be interesting to see.
And I hope we're all dressed in green.
They will be.
Right, Frank DiMattino, he'll be dressed in green shorts, that's for sure. 25 seconds to the end, a great green derby. Here they come, top of the road. Frank DiMattino, another left hand from John Hall, 19 seconds in. Up to James Scott, number 7, away from him. To the back of Sam, the man with 13 seconds in. Oh, one more away. Can he get by? He gets by, he gets to the back of the crowd. Carroll's not deep. He goes by, oh, punch up. Watch out. All right, George Allen, he's third. He wants one more. He wants Jackson, he gets it.
Great
He got a grand slam by Thunderbird Parko,
Well, I don't know if Jim McInerney is going to be able to hear himself properly as he talks to John Brew and E.C. Miller, but he's at trackside. Let's see what happens. Jim?
Well, Saturday night is going to be the battle for the contract for Darlene Langlois against Georgia Haas, and it could be decided right here Saturday night at the Olympic Auditorium. The infield will be cleared. E.G. Miller, what do you think? It's going to go according to the master plan that we've set up. It has not gone wrong. Georgia Haas will wipe out Darlene, and she will be on the Devils once and for all where she should belong. There's just nothing to do on this. What about it, John Drew? Do you have any information? What's going to happen? I have some Georgia towels, Harlan, got this dump. They're going to come out and clean that bar. Georgia Haas will put her in the city dump. She'll be in Malibu, float down to CP and fish. Right. We'll find out what happens Saturday night. And Dick, please take this one away. We'll be right back in a moment.
Any Showtime Lakers look to add to their dynasty, while Jordan and his Bulls attempt to start their own.
Michael Jordan on fire.
Will there be a changing of the guard? Watch the Lakers battle the Bulls Thursday at 9, only on Classic Sports.
Hi, Bob Zila here to show you a unique new Craftsman tool no home should be without. Craftsman Handy Cut Utility Cutters. The one tool you can count on for all kinds of tough cutting jobs. Craftsman Handy Cut does the job of utility knives, carpet knives, shears, shop cutters, and more. Look how tough it is to make a good cut through this damaged garden hose with a utility knife. Craftsman Handy Cut gets it done in one clean cut. It's a terrific small branch and shrub pruner. Shears or shop cutters can't trim vinyl flooring as easily as the Craftsman Handy Cut. Use the Craftsman Handy Cut to cut nearly any common household material, including rope, plastic, leather, vinyl, and rubber. Call now, and you can order your Craftsman Handy Cut for only $19.99. And remember, when you buy from Sears, your satisfaction is guaranteed or your money back.
To order your Craftsman Handy Cut, get your Sears card or the credit card ready and call 1-800-203-9944. That's 1-800-203-9944. Call right now.
Hi, I'm Lynn Dawson, and you're watching Classic Sports.
We saw that great sign right there at the end of that spinning trade. It said, T-Birds do it with class. That's right. They got class skaters, and here's one of the classy ones you'll ever want to see. Skinny Minnie Miller working her way through the mid-packers in there. Trying to by Renee LaMesa is number 30, Gail Bowers. Also on the pitch out there, Skinny Minnie Miller. The Gal's team, and we haven't seen them all play. They're looking tough out there. Gail Bowers, Jerry Simpson, good take, Tony, Tricky Mr. everyone else on the finish. Chicago hot team. The Thunderbirds are loaded for bear. They're all down on the top. Block on one time. Blocked on Gail Bowers. Blocked again. A late chase coming out of nowhere. Is Skinny Minnie Miller. Then look out. Can't see anything. Yes, she does. She's got the top. Skinny Minnie Miller. Follow that course, and Nancy was below that.
I love that. I don't know if my car's still the same, but that's awfully clever. Awfully clever.
Great crowd, isn't it?
Absolutely fabulous. I've noticed the sign around it, and they do. Everybody loves the T-Birds. I hope so. I do.
Well, need I say anything? Look at the sign that Sam is carrying in the infield there. Some of the fans gave it to him.
Put a picture of a skate on it, and very creative and well drawn. Skating away. People go, go, go.
Well, there's Darlene, number 8, and she's getting it through for Saturday night.
What are you done? This is the auto man Piper.
Well, he isn't. he was telling E.G., don't interfere because this Chicago hockey is my team. Maybe we'll get the controversy going between the two of them, and then everything will be safe Saturday night.
Well, I don't know if you've noticed yet, but the Thunderbirds are out in front 67-66 with 8:13 remaining. And Darlene runs right into the right to Georgia Haas. Haas up and down, but she comes up fight. But Tricky Dick in the field is on the move, and she wants to score. And so, come get me, I'm ready for you. Oh, it's going to be a big one Saturday night. And look at this gal continuing the infield and action on the track. Tricky Dick in the field, trying to get like Debbie Helen. The Luller gal needing help with it, number 32 coming out of nowhere. Birthday Thomas there. Back and forth, and oh my, back to the infield again, and they're just chit-chatting down there and driving everybody right up a wall with the hot pickup. 5 big points, and plenty of infield action here.
Well, plenty of infield action, and no wonder with Georgia Haas and E.G. Miller out there, and Mad Dog Drew.
John is very proud of his team. Equally so, I know E.G. and Georgia
You know,
as well.
Nancy, one of the things that I'd just like to make clear is, even though I'm partial to the T-Birds, I would like to take my hat off with all due respect to all of the skaters on all of the teams, because they are excellent skaters, each and every one of them. Now, some of their leaders may leave something to be desired.
Here's one of these cute gals we've been talking about that really come a long way. Rita LaMesa. Talk about she's got it all. She's 10 out there. Rita LaMesa. The fans love her. They come
Number 7.
Number 7, Rita LaMesa. She's a 10. But her number is 7. You know what I'm talking about, folks. And look at her go. Rita on the move. Blocked one time by Gail Bowers. A whipping there by Johnny Young. And Rita's having trouble now. Can she roll a lucky 7? She's just be happy with a one right now. I got a feeling. Oh, look out. She's going to get one. Now, maybe two. Up the distance. Nope. In the infield. I believe she got a single. That's all. 1 point, but a happy gal. Look at this.
Oh, my heavens. He truly is a mad dog. Now he wants to pick on the chicken. I got chicken.
That chicken ain't chicken, I tell you.
We'll find out which one's the chicken. I wonder if John Boo's going to be at the Sports Arena on Saturday night, the 22nd. And if so, I wonder if he'll be wearing the St. Patrick's Day colors, all green.
I think he'll stick with the black for the Hawks. As the rest of us dress in green for the Cougars.
There's a green and green.
This could be a big St. Patrick's Day celebration, and there are also new derbies available.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait to see Sarah Purcell. She's good looking, you know.
I wonder if she'll wear a derby.
71 to 68, the score, number 33, Christy Vicky McEwen, the designated star in this skating period, the 7th going period. With 5 and 16 seconds remaining. Look at Georgia Hoskins. Throws down Donna Reward Ella Chappelle.
She went down hard.
Christy Vicky McEwen on the move. See what she can do out there. Now, Lindsay Harry from San Benito. And now skating with the Chicago Hawks. The infield action is hot and heavy here tonight. Darlene, Georgia Hawks, and Liz trying to hold that. Darlene. Well, Christy Vicky McEwen, she got doing picked up 6 points. There's so much happening in there. The Hawks back on the front again.
Well, I'll tell you, as hot and heavy as the action's going to be at the Sports Arena on the 22nd, you can believe that it's going to be hot, hot, hot this Saturday night when you see Georgia Hoskins and Darlene Langlois, Villa Chappelle angling in match race number 2, which I figure is going to determine the contract for Darlene. Liz Hernandez will be there also.
There's going to have to be some kind of refereeing going on. I would imagine that's going to silly stuff.
Well, remember, the infield is to be entirely cleared. It's going to be entirely cleared. There's no time limit. It's the last girl standing.
From 77 to 68. 3:22 hitting the clock. And Johnny, what's she doing now? She walks down the inside, and Jerry Simpson, very like she's walking on eggshells out there. Coming back again to the inside, back up to the high part of the track. And Johnny Young, she's done this so many times. There's another good right up the floor. On the floor. No score.
Well, as good as Donna is right now, as you see her, I'll tell you how she's going to be on Saturday night, the 22nd of March at the Sports Arena, because she's going to be one of the participants in the skating segment for real people.
That should not only be an exciting game, but I think it's going to be a lot of fun. As we saw earlier, Donna's just having a good time there. I think Sarah Law usually have a good time skating.
Well, the interesting thing is that George Slaughter, who is the executive producer of Real People, which I might say is one of the top-rated network programs in the entire country, has wanted to bring the NBC cameras down and shoot the T-Birds in action. That'll happen on the 22nd.
Pick up points when we can. Let's see if she can do it now. With 2 minutes and 5 seconds. 77 to 68 to score. Back the blocker out of there on defense. Right now, down there with the outboxing in there. One of the best boxes you want to see. Get him in, Windmiller. Goes to the side, back ahead, and look at her go. Picking up points. You gotta believe it. Look at her go. Back down to the inside again. Scoring all kinds of points. 3 points for the referee, Tom Lawson. You gotta like this gal, Skinny Minnie Gwynn Miller.
He is absolutely great. By the way, Dick, when those people were writing in letters, giving you a lot of trouble for it. I was looking. Some of them were asking, you know, if I devote all of my time to just the T-Birds. I'd like to say that the T-Birds, well, the T-Bird team is my avatar. I'm vocation in the television business, and I'm proud to say that two of the finest facilities in the country, VIP Video and MVS, mobile video, two of my vocational projects. And you wait a few weeks from now, you're going to see a big match race between the two of both companies.
Darlene, number 8, grabs the ball backside, hits her a couple of times, jumps her in the air bounce, and right to the rail. Can Darlene pick up some points for Big Mike out of the feeder? Over the donut race. We'll see Big Mike. Here she comes on the move. To the back of the stage, with anyone. Hits her one time, not too hard, but just enough to get her off balance. One more time. She must through. She must throw. Doing it all. Darlene getting better and better as weeks go by, and I just wonder if she can carry it through. Picking up 7 points now. If she carry it through Saturday night, the Olympic right here. Well, I just don't know if she goes out in front 78 to 77.
Well, it's going to be interesting what's coming up because Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle is leaving the track to have a trackside interview with Nancy Carroll. I think we're just about ready. Let's switch it down to Nancy.
This Saturday night is big match race number 2 between Darlene and Georgia Haas. If Darlene wins, she remains a T-Bird. However, if you lose, you have to go back to the devil. No, what's going to happen, Darlene? She's going, no question about it. Look, I know Georgia's strong and she's a witch, she's crafty. But I'm going to be a T-Bird. I got 2 chances at it. I'm going to win them both, but I want to say one thing. That it really helps to have all the fans down here. People with signs and stuff. They're going and going and going. So please come down and help so much. Well, we're all behind you, Darlene. Good luck to you. And that's it for practice.
All right, we'll be right back after this 5 message. Hang on.
I'm Randy White, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
I love watching classic sports. Yeah, the fights are awesome. That's what we're talking about. Oh, Ali and Frazier.
The home run derby is my favorite.
The tennis and
The old-time football game.
I'll tell you right now, I'm hooked on it. Just turn on the classics. It's awesome.
Everybody's talking about it. It's just something you cannot miss at all.
I'm hooked on Classic Sports Network. Watch it every night.
I love classic sports.
Legends duel on Home Run Derby, only on Classic Sports Network.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
The men on the track here for the final skating period, 78 to 77. And that's Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle. The way she talks out there, she could charm a bird out of a tree. She's a sweetie, and everybody likes her. That's for sure. A very likable, charming gal. 78 to 77 the score. 9:42 remaining. This guy's something else, Georgia. You talk about a great time. Fantastic time work here at the Olympic Auditorium. The home of the world-famous world champion, Los Angeles Thunderbirds. You know, we neglect to mention it for a while. Frankie DeCito, as he comes right here. These 2 men walking horns up in front. Look at all the three-way feet. And here comes the big car right now. A choo-choo train. We're going to try to break through and get some room for Frankie DeCito. John Hall, no, you're too long road. Right at the San Benito, Santa Monica, and Harbor Freeway for 2 cars to Olympic Auditorium.
Dick, I just had a message passed to me, and now I understand it. It simply says, Michael Foster from Gary, Indiana, loves the T-Birds. Come back to Chicago, please. Isn't that nice? Evidently, Michael is in visiting from Chicago.
How big was that crowd you had?
Well, I was just going to say, Chicago is one of the greatest cities of all things, the Los Angeles Thunderbirds. And all-time record for attendance is held by Chicago fans. In White Sox Stadium, one night, there were 52,000 rabid Chicago fans cheering on the T-Birds. It was magnificent.
Fantastic. Number 31, Neil Taylor in the front of the pack. 80-77. The Thunderbirds out of front with 8 minutes and 12 seconds remaining here. Look at that cast. You see the best goal. T-Birds number 4 on the cast down there. Oh, the fans love the Thunderbirds. And what a great crowd here tonight as it is all the Saturday night. Am I looking forward to the sport for the 22nd of this month? It's going to be great. Don't forget to wear the green, everybody. Ralph is over there. Forrester back in here tonight, working with the defensive wrestler. He's doing a great job. The mighty night, Ralph is over there. So right now, he's being hooked up by the bigger man, Neil Taylor. Giving up the back, the light side to the Georgia Adams. Adams is now west. He's got a really Rodriguez up in front. Rodriguez taking a west. This side of the Thunderbirds, and they're up to 42-17. With a grace of the deer. Picking up how many points? 5. A grand slam for Neil Taylor.
There they go again. Arguing, ever arguing. And that's just the prelude to the physical arguing that's going to be taking place Saturday night. And I'm so pleased that Liz Hernandez is in there. She's a fair woman. Thank heaven that the commission has such a person as Liz Hernandez being represented. I feel confident that we'll get a fair shake, and that Darlene will get a fair shake Saturday night at the Olympic Auditorium when she goes up against that crucial match race number 2 against Georgia Hart. And after that one, I predict that Darlene will finally become a T-Bird. And Saturday night looms as one of the most crucial nights in all of T-Bird history.
I know that will make the manager of the Thunderbirds very happy to see Darlene back in once and for all in a T-Bird uniform, the white and the gold and ever-present green. Carroll coming to the 37th. And Sam the man watching it. Watching it all number for the Thunderbirds. He's wheeling and dealing and look out. Down hard with Sam watching it. Yep. The UCLA Bruins ready to go down hard over the knee. We congratulate them in the NC2A quest once again. And the Thunderbirds in quest once again in the world title. And they're looking good as they're undefeated. And can they remain that way tonight? Can they keep that string intact? 6:02 remaining to the clock here. 82-80, the Hawks out in front. 5:55 remaining. We got a white knuckler, folks, going on for you here tonight once again. And Harold Jackson, the one that thinks they're leaving. Oh, no. Right on the side of the clock. Oh, look at it. I don't know how he gets down. Head first, right off the clock. Look at the people that jump-bounded out there. How did he get up so quick out there?
Well, Dick, I noticed that we just received a cue from the television center here that Nancy Carroll is standing by with Georgia Hawk at trackside. Down to you, Nancy.
This Saturday night will be a scene of joy or sorrow for the Los Angeles T-Birds and Darlene. It's match race number 2 between Darlene and Georgia Hawk. If Darlene wins, she remains a T-Bird. However, if she loses, it's back to the devil. Georgia, what's going to happen?
Really, another loaded question. And I, my dear, am going to give you a loaded answer. Darlene is dead. And by the way, I am tired of you and your bias, prejudice remarks. If you don't watch your way, lady, you're going to be in the same coffin as that blonde bleach blonde, and I, my dear, will have your job. Dick?
Hang on, folks. We'll be right back.
You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Some days, it seems like nothing goes right.
Kelly is down.
And everyone's out to get you.
Now Marv running to the right. Marv is on the run.
They're a monster hit. A narrow escape. But other times,
there's always the glory.
The NFL Quarterback Club Collection, exclusively from Sports Illustrated, featuring the ultimate game ball. This one-time only, authentic, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football. And the special new video from SI and the NFL Quarterback Club, QBs Under Fire. Both free with your paid subscription to SI. Your NFL Quarterback Club collection starts with this collector's dream, an officially licensed, individually numbered NFL Quarterback Club football. It features the official replica autographs of 5 superstar quarterbacks: Troy Aikman, Dan Marino, John Elway, Jim Kelly, and Brett Favre.
You gotta love that.
Call now, and you'll also get the exclusive new video, Quarterbacks Under Fire. Go inside the huddle. Feel the intensity of the most pressure-packed position in sports. Find out how the game feels from the quarterback's point of view. Who they go to.
Touchdown 49ers, Jerry Rice.
And who they fear.
I think he takes great pleasure in hitting people. I'm afraid of him.
Call now. Get 54 issues of Sports Illustrated for only $1.48 an issue. Save over 55% off the cover price. Plus, get your exclusive NFL Quarterback Club collection absolutely free. For quicker delivery, use your credit card. Don't pass up your chance to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection for yourself or a friend. The ultimate game ball, the exclusive, collectible NFL Quarterback Club football, and the great new video, QBs Under Fire. There are only 2 ways to get the NFL Quarterback Club collection.
You can take over an NFL team or subscribe to Sports Illustrated. And that's all.
Sports Illustrated. Get into it.
Williams is back. Lost it into the end zone. He's got Didier. Touchdown.
Hi, I'm Doug Williams, and you're watching Classic Sports Network.
3 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. Up, high and down he goes. Sam Lavelle Washington shooting on through Neil Chambers. Chambers and Neil Chambers. A late picture there by Sam Washington. Gets stolen down again. Up the light with Frankie Macedo. Frankie Macedo throwing over the rail. Neil Chambers and Frankie having his young son here. The hockey puck himself, Frankie Jr. here watching the game. Really enjoying his dad. Skating for a Thunderbirds. Pick up 3 points. So is Neil Chambers.
Tell me, what was that all about, Nancy? Georgia House. Oh, there's the T-Bird Confidential, the great magazine put out by the T-Bird team.
That's a great shot of Darlene.
Yeah, but you know, speaking of what I originally started, Georgia started off with venom in her heart about Darlene, and then
I thought she was going to attack me, I tell you, but she's trying to scare me down there. I don't know how she can do those kinds of issues.
Well, I know there are a lot of times up here that we can't hear each other talk because of the noise inside of the Olympic Auditorium, but I've never heard you say anything derogatory against Georgia. Dick has, I have. I've never heard you.
I thought I'd been quite good with Georgia.
I thought everybody liked him, man. All right, there with it is Sonny Rodriguez. Back to the Warriors once again, Rodriguez. Rodriguez, an excellent skater. A jammer here, a designated scorer. Look at the moves of Sonny Rodriguez. Big, strong competitor. Up the lights of Ralph Valadares. And Valadares has to work on the defense again tonight because he's still having a leg injury. Forced into action. Look at Ralph move out there. He looks like he's almost ready to go.
Oh, great.
But I understand he can only go in 40 minutes. Time is Macedo. Macedo's over there. Down by 6 points. Pick up 3. 86 to 83. With just 2 minutes remaining. They got the 2-minute warning now.
2 minutes remaining, and I'll tell you, the next 2 weeks, these 2 weekends, this Saturday night and the following Saturday night, looms to be 2 of the most entertaining that I think the T-Birds and the T-Bird fans have ever had.
It's going to be absolutely fabulous to see his match races with Georgia and Darlene
This Saturday night.
And the real people with Sarah Purcell skating on the 22nd at the LA Sports Arena, and the wearing of green, the jersey. It's packed with excitement and fun.
It's celebration time. Look at somebody celebrating already.
By the way, I understand Danny Rowley is still trying to lose weight. Hopefully he'll be back in action very soon. You people have been asking, but right now we got all kinds of action remaining. White knuckle time, baby. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. Keep your fingers crossed. And those of you that are in the hospitals and wards and homes don't have a chance to get out of the Great Olympic Auditorium on the final minute. Play right now for the Thunderbirds. Keep that winning streak undefeated. The Thunderbirds have regular season play. Are they going to get it together out there? They have to get somebody out. Somehow, way back to it. After
I'm pretty and can't possibly be beat.
Classic Sports Network, where the legends play. What lower round draft pick just might stun the NBA by becoming his team's leading rebounder this year? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What hot goalie will dominate NHL offenses to power his team to a great season? The Sporting News knows. Do you? What surprising rookie sensation could send his team soaring into the Super Bowl? The Sporting News knows, and you can too when you call now to claim your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. Plus, reserve these great sports binoculars free. When it comes to the NFL, NBA, Major League Baseball, and the NHL, nobody keeps you in the know quite like the Sporting News. What GM's blockbuster trades will turn his pretenders into pennant contenders next season? The Sporting News knows, and now you will too. Call now for your no-cost 4-issue Sporting News mini subscription. If you like it, get 24 more issues, 28 in all, for 4 easy payments of just $4.99. Plus, get these great binoculars free with your paid subscription. Call now. You're watching Classic Sports Network.
Well, it definitely was white knuckler time, but the Thunderbirds emerged victorious again, undefeated as they are, and they're just looking fantastic.
There has been some fabulous skating this game, within which I must elect John Hall the most valuable player. After losing the match race and coming back and skating a very strong second half and scoring the last few points, excellent job.
Won the game.
Very good.
Absolutely. Yes, indeed. And, of course, as exciting as the finish was to this game, I think it's going to be equally or even more exciting this Saturday night when the chips are down and Darlene Langlois de la Chapelle goes against Georgia Haas in match race number 2, which, if she wins, will put her back in the T-Bird uniform once and for all. No cloud over the contract. The commissioner's decreed it's got to be this way. Hey, Nancy, Dick, she has got to win.
Well, let's hope so. I'm behind her. And
you are right. She has got to win. Now, remember, folks, it's this Saturday night here at the Olympic Auditorium. Georgia Haas, that devil she is, and Darlene Langlois. And it is going to be a fight to the finish. No time limit. No holds barred. The infield cleared. And you want to be here this Saturday night now. Bye-bye.